D1 is very interesting because still a lot to play for, as we've talked about the past week or so, Junie, with Europa League and Champions League placements up to grab for a lot of these teams.
Yep, it's going to be real important games.
We've seen Impact FC kind of holding strong at first place for the past, I would say, 2 or 3 weeks now, but no hard feelings on an 8-game win streak, taking some momentum, kind of getting closer towards that top placement, 5 points behind. A few of them, again, 10 in this first round of fixtures kicking off across the board. But again, we look at some of the matchups, specifically the first and second place. Impact FC against Mythic. We know Mythic can really beat anyone in our highlighted fixture. But then we also see No Hard Feelings down here matched up with Holix. And we know Holix is not a slouch team by any means it has. So we check in with Impact FC, currently our first place team, against Mythic 11. Yeah, so I mean, again, with that's going to be a big result, Junie. Impact losing 2-0. So that gives No Hard Feelings, depending on their results, to check in with a very crucial game. No Hard Feelings versus Holix. No Hard Feelings currently up 2-1, Junie.
The point differential is very high.
Yes, sir. And we actually see Holix getting an opportunity, and they end up scoring off of it. That'll be 2-2, where they are currently in the table.
Facts indeed.
Ooh, and just like that, Holix sneaks a cheeky little finish in and go up 3-2. You see some of the disappointment in Cage's face.
Stuff right now. Two top teams, Chill Guys and Road to Glory, going head to head. Hard to see who will take advantage of this.
And obviously, we didn't really talk about it a little bit. We talked about, obviously, No Hard Feelings losing, but as we go into their game, breaking their 8-game win streak, Junie. So very big kind of shift of momentum as well.
Tough is tough. I'm not gonna lie. I think that little break definitely did put a toll on them.
This is kind of what we expected, not to be, I'm a little biased, right? I work for the server, but this is kind of what we expected, bringing this level of competition into the server. And let's just go live and direct, because we see No Hard Feelings picking up a penalty kick to secure the lead back, and the goalie actually makes a big save on it. Hard Feelings finish with a very disappointing result. And let's just the Holix versus Mythic 11. We know Mythic just came off a very strong result. Just tune back in with the Holix versus Mythic 11 game. Very, very close. Still 0-0, Junie. I mean, we know both of these teams very solid top to bottom.
Competitiveness from them, but I'm not gonna lie. They started off strong and just let the maybe these teams started to catch their number. Maybe they weren't using different tactics on every game. I don't know. We just know that somewhere in the rift they weren't able to continue a steady win streak, and they haven't been able to hold their top placement when they were. So,
and unfortunate like that, just like that, we might have jinxed them, because Mythic find a late goal, Junie, a very late goal, deep in stoppage time almost, and that's gonna almost secure the win. I mean, a big tackle.
Unfortunate.
Is that a foul, or they might get one little last opportunity here? It looked like a clean tackle. If that was a foul, yeah, it might just be over from there. I think it does look like more of these fixtures have been updated. So Icon currently in second place, Junie, 4 points behind Impact FC. So the gap goes to 4 points. LA United also on 55 points. So 4-point gap at the top. Most hated into fourth. Don't shake into fifth with a game at hand. No Hard Feelings as well. Game at hand. Definitely got to give out a shout out to the brother joining us today, Pinky from Impact FC. Pinky, how are you doing, my good sir?
Hopefully we can still be in top in the league. Like today, Like we didn't play how we always been playing during the whole half a season. Well, hopefully we'll come back and continue winning games. Hopefully we don't lose the games because the table looks very close now.
Very, very close. I'm not gonna lie, everything is falling
Yeah.
in. I want to know, how have you guys been able to maintain dominance within the league ever since you guys were able to secure that #1 spot? You guys honestly haven't been able to let nobody else creep into that #1 spot since you guys got there.
Like I was just saying, well, we're just playing good. Like today we didn't play with our 4-11, but I feel like if we have a full team, I feel we'll do good, and hopefully the bottom team, like the team that's lower than us, hopefully they drop points. Hopefully we just keep winning. Well, like as of right now we can't lose points. Like you see, like it's very close. Like if we have like a bad night, like if we lose like 2 games, like those teams could like catch us up in points.
Right. So we definitely salute you guys.
Yeah.
Obviously, doing what you guys have been doing, really showing and setting a standard in the league. So salute to you guys. We appreciate you, Pinky, joining us. Tomorrow we're coming back live, D2 Super League. Make sure you're hip. Make sure you're locked in. Great talking with Pinky from Impact FC. We know his team trying to hold it down, trying to maintain their form, really trying to, do what they do. Final third.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With Viva Zay, Jamaican, Cage Technique, Evan Davids, and Thin. So, I mean, obviously, we've talked to a majority of these players on the stream, in interviews, talking about their teams. But again, just to hear them on their own platform doing their thing, they're going to be talking about QG League. They're going to be talking about all things pro clubs. So make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you're hip. Make sure you're live and direct tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Not 7. I thought it was 7. 6:30 p.m. And then again, D2, 9 p.m. Eastern, followed by Super League, 11 p.m. Eastern. So we're live and direct tomorrow, Junie. It's going to be up.
Maybe 2 handfuls, but like there's a hefty chunk of people who could play. And so fortunately for VCL, 3 out of the 4 teams had teams. So they never canceled. So Bacon already was out because he was going to a birthday party. So we didn't think he was going to show up. Ratty was out. Cecil was having issues. And then honestly, I don't even remember who. Like we were just trying to, from like 2 o'clock, we're trying to figure out who to get.
What's up? We are back for another match day, D2 match day. We kind of saw the game kind of starting off a little late. We're trying to get in this game with East Clan. We actually have 3 games for next today based on a rescheduled fixture. So we have an extra bonus game leading into the Super League. It's about a week and a half in front of us left of fixtures, 6 games left, chat. So again, each one of these last results going to be very, very crucial in figuring out where these teams finish when it's all said and done. A lot to play for still.
Yeah, they call me Tony Cruz from back here.
They don't know.
Hollywood AT has arrived for the night. See if you can connect with Junie and get his stream going, and we'll reconnect after these D2 games.
I got Rapid Plus on this bitch
Yes,
too.
D2 matchup underway. East Clan versus Next FC. Oh,
We good.
1-0
or not.
Watch middle.
Careful. Good shit.
Very, very crucial to where these teams finish when it's all said and done, chat. You're currently watching East Clan versus Next FC. We talked to J-Fly, I believe, last week towards the bottom half of the division. Wanted his team up towards 10th place. Right now, facing Next. We're currently tied for 3rd place.
Put too much power in that shit.
Will it happen for them? Yeah. And the fans are certainly playing their part.
You know, one opportunity. When they try it here?
Get it in the box. Man.
Go try first post. Look at first post right now.
First post?
Yeah, look at me right here.
Alright. Let me just do it now. I'll try it.
Let's go.
It's on.
We needed that.
It's coming
They
in.
didn't do anything, bro.
All about, yeah, I mean, we dominated all but the possession.
Yeah, we were finding
Or all about the
fast
goals.
enough, that's it.
FC Dragonfire MB Rovers, the only result not to come in. Let me just go ahead and do stats in case no one else is. My bad, chat. So again, if you want to tap in with the rest of the broadcast, we have a delayed fixture. So we do have a second game. It's going to be after these second round of games. Tap in with Junie if you guys want to check that out.
Ooh, look at Shamon getting up.
So tight. Tapped in with the other D2 games. We're currently waiting on a forfeit result. That's what's delaying us right now. We're gonna play well, technically we had 3 fixtures today, so gonna play the third here right before Super League again. Super League up at 11 p.m. Eastern, chat. See a red card coming.
That heavy goal at the end. Hey, like we say, a tie is better than a loss.
I mean, we said that plenty of times. Unfortunate, we kind of kept it really stalemate with East Clan. Obviously, that's going to play a part. And, you know, when it's all said and done, we know that not our strongest team when it's all said and done. Shamson, the boss man himself, wasn't even able to play that first game. So we had a lot of things going on. They almost benched me. I was crashing out in the back next facilities, Junie. I was breaking shit. I was breaking tables, breaking doors. They said, AT, you gotta
patch out AT.
Yo, I wasn't on camera, so we don't got no footage of it right now. But you know, they had to bring me back in, right? So, but we're Super League coming up after rescheduled match next versus Mafia Dog D2 fixture.
Wow.
No.
It's a playlist.
Rescheduled match, Super League still up next, chat.
Yes, I'm saying. Like,
Mafia Dogs
doesn't even look 6 foot.
currently kind of holding their own, to say the least.
I feel like
Wonderful experience.
Cool.
I'll do it right
What
now.
the fuck, bro? Like,
Now I'm really about to crash out, chat. Turn on the camera just to crash out. Let me know. Oh my god, this game is so fucking bad. We have Sergey's coach, Felix, in the building with us today. I mean, you kind of talking about it. Tough matchup in front of you guys today. How are you feeling to start Super League, Felix?
Let's see, our first game, we played a 3-5-2 and we lost, I think, 6-0. And, you know, that was right after QG games, and we didn't really have time to, you know, get a friendly in. But other than that, we had a forfeit win our second game because they failed to do heights, and they were playing a little tall. And then third game, we won 3-1 after a formation change. So right now we're running a 4-back. Won't tell you exactly what it is, but helps move the midfield in. But I'm feeling confident for today's game. I know who we're playing. They're a good team. I think we're right on par, skill level and team wise against them. So I'm hoping to win, but it could be a draw.
100% is good to hear from you. But I do have to say, I've been looking at your squad, and you have some pretty well-known players that have been around the league. I'm not gonna lie, done their thing around the leagues. People like Hand Dog, Looney Tune, you got Felix in there, you got Ghost, you got Midnight there. Like, talk to me. Although you had a slow start, still a lot of games left into this season. Tell me what you feel on how you guys are gonna be able to move and keep on a good consistency going in order to get to the top of the standings.
Score goals. Most teams play a 3-5-2, and there's really good teams that play a 3-5-2, and there are some really good teams in this league. So to counteract the, I'll tell you the formation. To counteract the 3-5-2, we're going to do the 4-1-2-1-2. Most people play it on Ultimate Team, but it's a very attacking formation. That's where the wingers stay wide, and the cam and the CDM kind of play box to box ish. And we're really looking just to have fun and play attacking. We would like to score at least two to 4 goals a game. And if we lose, we lose, but we wanna have fun with it. And that's why we chose this formation, and we just want to be open, just open and have fun. And hopefully it transforms over to being on top of the league, but. Like I said, there's a lot of good teams out there, so it's going to be tough, but I want to have fun doing it, so that's why we're going this route.
100%. Great to see. And I like to hear from you. I'm not going to lie. You're doing more of a brains over bronze situation.
100%, Junie. And we'll definitely be checking for your team throughout the rest of the competition. Again, league phase almost halfway underway. Big, tough game. Can we get some predictions tonight, Felix, for tonight's game before you head out?
Let's see. With the lineup that I'm posting, I'm missing a few of my starters, but I chose a squad where somebody can fill in to take that starter spot and to be just as good. So I'm gonna go with 3-1 Sergey over FC Dragonfire.
Yes, sir. We love the confidence, brother, and we salute you joining us tonight for an interview. Much love tonight, and good luck as well. All right, brother?
I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the hard work y'all do to get this league running, and it's going great. I love it.
Much love.
Appreciate it. Good luck, my brother.
Appreciate it.
We go right back to the next chat. There's a lot going on, chat, if you can't tell today, but nonetheless, we're here to manage it. We're here to bring y'all the best content. If you guys miss the Final Third podcast today, we're just getting started as far as summer content, things to do. So stay tuned, chat. Super League under 10 minutes to kick off. We're still playing this game against Mafia Dogs. What? Get in. Get in.
All right, come on, we got time.
Jeez. Tommy and them join for interview. Yo, Ghoul, get them in for an interview, man. We need to hear from Mafia Dogs. 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 Y'all talking a lot today. A few players and coach himself from Mafia Dogs. Interesting result against you guys. Obviously, a lot of connection issues. I'm getting blamed for part of them, but we gonna stand here,
bro. We gonna have to go to court for that, bro. You was stalled.
Where's the clip, bro? I didn't stall.
Bro, I got the clip, bro. I clipped it.
All right, well, submit it. We're gonna see if you want to do that. Tommy, I thought we was cool, brother. You know what I mean? I thought we was cool.
I'm posting on all the QG server.
Oh, that's crazy. People, a lot of people slighting me and shading me today, but it's still all love. Mafia Dogs, we talked to you guys plenty of times throughout the season, both you and Cetro. A team really, as you guys have showed, can beat anyone. How are you guys feeling with, almost a week and a half left before the end of the season?
We started out very rough, not gonna lie to you. Like we started very, very rough. Like if we would have started the way we've been playing the past few days, we would probably be top 5 right now. But I can't really say much because we're not playing bad, honestly. We played Tracas last week. I don't know who else we did. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. and we was up, bro. We was up the whole game, but unfortunately, little mistakes came through and we lost. But that's how the game is. But yeah, I mean, we good with the team. I appreciate all the guys that make the time to come out and stuff, to play with us too.
Appreciate you guys. Any last words before you guys close it out for the day? Kind of last words on the season before we talk to you guys again.
I'm just gonna say all I gotta say is AT keeps stalling.
Oh my
he was fighting for that forfeit.
Cetro, come on, man. Help Tommy out, Cetro. Come on, please, brother.
That's all I'm saying. AT was stalling.
All right,
Put no
Tommy.
blame on you, brother.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. So we don't want to hear from Tommy no more. Cetro, come on, brother. Give us something positive, brother, please.
I just pray that we just improve, and that's all. I mean, I really nothing to say, to be honest. I'm just, I don't know. Look, I don't really much to say.
I think you got. I think.
Got him nervous.
Oh my God! I think we know you guys can improve, and it's just a matter of time. So definitely check in for you guys. I appreciate you guys coming through tonight. It's all love. You can try to forfeit. Nah.
So he can start.
Nah, that's crazy.
Tactics.
You gotta talk to Big Boss Man Sham, because my contract heavy right now. They don't rate me. No one really rates me right now, but my contract's still heavy.
They got you there because you start for them, bro.
Oh, Super League again. About to kick off here for us. 12 matches across this match day 4, Junie. Very influential. I'm not sure. Again, it looks like VCL is handling the main part of the updates and stuff. So we'll wait on them to kind of give us some updates on the scores and whatnot. But nonetheless, 12 fixtures across the match day. With No Hard Feelings versus Eternal 11. These Super League teams changing up their roster slightly compared to League. Playing again a team like No Hard Feelings, who is kind of the opposite, will stick to a consistent 11, Junie. So this is a very interesting matchup.
Very interesting to say the least. I'm not gonna lie. It's like a mashup of some of the best players from the best teams in the division. So I'm not gonna lie.
And just
interesting stuff.
And just like that, we see No Hard Feelings getting a goal. I believe it was Milks. So No Hard Feelings all but killed off, Ethereal 11. Unfortunate result there. We talked to the Ethereal 11 people, have been talking a bunch of shit today. So we salute them. Like you shouted, a very good game. Mythic up on SD Loyal 5-2, as we just saw.
Yeah, some heavy stuff. Just everything pretty much finishing up.
Yeah.
Last games.
Yeah. I mean, another day of Super League will be back Wednesday, people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What more can we say? Blaze up. Much love.
Come on now.
Submit them highlights if you ain't. It's up.
Yeah, peace and love.